Well, I think the reason we give is it's a tangible way to be involved in what God's doing and to participate in that. I feel like if we did not give, there would be some kind of gap in our spirituality and in our faith. So I think it's kind of twofold for me. It's really to be involved and to participate actively and to kind of put some reality into my faith. And then also, it's just feels great to help out. I mean, that's kind of a selfish reason, but it does feel great.
Yeah, I think for me the biggest reason that I give is because it makes a difference to someone else. That maybe it's the building fund and more people are able to come and worship, or maybe it's the Deacons Fund, which I've been really excited to see behind the scenes with that in the past 2 years, working with such a great ministry and all the wonderful things that the deacons can do for the Fremont family, whether it's providing a meal or sending a card or a visit or a poinsettia at Christmas or an Easter lily for people that have lost someone, just as a comfort. So I think for me, being able to see what Fremont can do for others has been really instrumental in another reason why we give.
We were blessed particularly 2.5 years ago when I lost my job. I found myself unemployed after being employed for years and years and years and never having to worry about that. But so I found myself unemployed, and it was just a strange land. We were starting to worry about, would we be able to keep our house? What kind of decisions would we have to make to survive? What was going to happen with my career? Do I have to totally retrain myself? And through the midst of that worry, God really comforted us and just started giving us opportunities, started giving side jobs and miscellaneous contract work and various things that would bring income in. It was amazing how God worked all these details out. So that really gave us some assurance that we're going to be taken care of. And it was a very short time that we worried, and it was the longer period of time was when God was just blessing us. Not like money was falling out of the sky or anything, but he just job after job came, opportunity after opportunity came.
Peace came.
Peace came, yes, exactly. Through the midst of that, sort of transitioning from worry to kind of being blessed, we had to make a decision on what do we do about giving. And you know, it was a tough decision because we didn't know what would happen with our income. We didn't know how long I was going to be unemployed, obviously. There's no window on that. So there was a lot of uncertainty, but in the end it kind of came down to, do we err on the side of caution or do we err on the side of faith? And so we made the decision to kind of keep giving consistently what we had been doing. And as it turns out, 3 months later, and after dozens of applications, I landed a job. It was my only interview through the whole time. So it was just a blessing. There were a ton of applicants, but by God's grace, I got the job. So, you know, I don't know how those things are connected. I just know that kind of making that act of giving and deciding that really set the stage for how we approach things during that period, and just kind of helped us to make decisions not in fear but more in faith.